Hey there YouTube, it's MT93 on Dual Jump Channel. Today we are doing Tanukis for this week's deck profile. I found this deck very weird, I guess you could say. There's a lot of face downs, a little bit of trickery with the cards that came out for this deck, pretty much just for this deck. And it's a lot of fun, to tell you. Like, I've trolled my friends so many times by it, and it's so easy to use. Like, a beginner can pick it up and pretty much kick, freaking Quasar's ass day and night. Let's just get right into it. We have Triple Ponpoko. He's basically the guy you kind of want to start off with. When you normal summon, grab another beast type monster and special summon and face down defense. And that's actually pretty good because usually you want to go for, give me a minute, Tauntaun. And Tauntaun, when it's flipped from face down to face up, it's a flip effect. Special summon a beast type monster and face up defense. So basically, it's kind of like you just go through your beast pretty easily. And of course, you're going to have the triple Momonga for Tauntaun's effect. So basically, you go from Ponpoko to Tauntaun to Nimble Momonga. And of course, Nimble Momonga will bring out the two other Nimble Momongas of face down defense. And when they get destroyed by battle, gain 1,000 life. Some other cards that I just love to play in this deck is, of course, Triple Hane. This card's pretty broken, flip effect is bounce a monster. Too many times this has pretty much saved my ass from everything from Cyber Dragon Nova to even Heretics and freaking Brain Out Shooting and Red Nova out pretty soon. And even that Googly deck that I showed you guys a couple weeks ago. Next would be Double Reiko. I think it's pretty standard. Get a Pop-A-Mon, or any card really, doesn't have to be even a monster. But you have to send 3 from the top of your deck to the graveyard, which is not that good in this deck, but yet again, it's not that bad either. A card that I definitely do tech in here, this is my own little tech, Dark Cat with White Tail. It is very similar to Hane, but it has a big flaw. First thing, your opponent has to have 2 monsters, and you have to have 1 extra monster to bounce back to your hand. So basically, when this card is from face down, gets flipped. You choose 2 of your monsters' opponents, goes back to the hand, and you choose 1 of your monsters, goes back to your hand. Ideally, usually you want to go from Ponpoko to him, and just kind of sit with a trap or something. Then when it's your turn, you flip them, face up attack, and then you get your Ponpoko back to your hand, resummon him, and it just kind of helps generate shit. Also, if you're just kind of trying to stall out your opponent, this is a very good card to troll if you're facing decks that can spam out pretty easily, or someone that executes someone's like crazy. So, definitely love it. Next is probably pretty simple. Sequala. Basically, if I have another beast type monster on the field, he can make one of your opponent's monsters to 0, and it's awesome. Basically, I've pretty much used him to get over a freaking Cyber End. It was really easy. I actually used him to attack with it. It was hilarious. The guy was pissed. He had nothing. He was just using that just to save his ass, but what can I say? And of course, to pretty much round out all the monsters, is the triple Junk Synchron. Junk Synchron is so meant for this deck. Bring out any level 2 monster, special summon it, tune up with it. It's just amazing. So, for the magics, we have 1 Obedient Schooled. I would actually prefer 2, but 1 works just fine in this deck. Next would be 1 Dark Hole, staple, and 1 Book of Moon. Then 1 Roto to search for your Junk Synchrons. I'll also use 2 tunings to search for Junk Synchron, just in case if I just need to get a quick, quick monster to my hand or something, go for a quick Synchro Summon. Double Swords. Pretty much with the format being as it is, this card is very valuable and it's very useful. If someone wants to waste their MST on it, that's pretty much fine. But at the same time, most people will pretty much just wait it out and let themselves get built up on it. Of course, MST to pretty much round off our staples and our magics. For traps, we have double Magic Cylinder. Great card just to kind of troll yet again. If you have Palm Poco in face-up attack position, people are going to go after it 9 times out of 10. And Magic Cylinder is a great card just to freaking piss them off with. Double Wabaku. I can't tell you how many times I love this card. No cost, no activation requirement. Basically, monsters don't get swept in battle, you lose no life points from battle damage. It's amazing. 2 Reckless Greed. I find this deck can kind of give you shitty hands or just kind of stall you out when it comes to draws and stuff. So if you just need to get a kind of jump start, this card is definitely for it. Double Summon Tools just for the negate. And to finish it off, 2 Call of Haunted. Basically just to kind of recycle Drunk Synchron, really, because I mean, you kind of go through them rather fast in this deck, believe it or not. So perfectly good card. For extra deck, we have Gachi Gachi, rank 2, pretty much standard in any deck that runs any 2s. Shiny Elf, just a neat little tech card if you just want to kind of troll your opponents from, okay, you're going to special summon, they're going to lose a shit ton of attack. The freaking Heart and Soul this deck, number 64, Ronin Raccoon Sendayo. His effect is amazing, and I kind of wish that he was generic, but I'm glad that he wasn't, because this card would probably been like a secret or something. It's ridiculously good. Basically, you remove a unit, you bring out a token, and it has the same attack as the highest monster on the field. So if your opponent is just bringing out giant beat sticks, Raccoon Sendayo, go for a token suicide. It's amazing, and pretty much the cost is only the unit removal. Also, there's another beast type monster on the field. He can now be destroyed by battle or by card effects. So, if you have 2 of these fuckers on the field, your opponent can't touch you by anything. Dark Hole, Torrential, nothing. And I've actually gotten actually had that in the game. I already had 1 out, especially on my second one. The guy went for Torrential. I was like, okay, sat there. He cleared his field, and he was pissed off why I didn't clear mine. And I'm like, dude, they can't be destroyed by battle. They're both beasts. Their effects would pretty much play off of each other. So. And we have 1 TG Hyper Librarian, 1 Junk Synchron, because we're kind of fancy. Then, boom, Frozen Fitzgerald. This card is yet again another Heart and Soul. Pretty much want to play Fitzgerald before we bring out number 64, because basically he uses effect, bring out a token with 25 beat stick token. And then, of course, Frozen Fitzgerald, your opponent can't activate magic or trap cards to his attack. So no Mirror Forces, no Deprison, no nothing. And someone tried to Deprison him, can't do it. Then he tried to do Fiendish Chain, can't do it. Mirror Force, nothing. And yet again, that was actually the same guy who did the Torrential. That's pretty much it. Please leave a comment below, tell me what you guys think. Do you guys like this deck? Do you think this deck is stupid? I don't care. I just want to hear something from you guys. Thanks for watching.